Hello you wonderful people, Connor Whitmore here again with another video for you on the Nawtystep channel, and today I'm going to be doing a live review of the new collaboration between Pixel Terror, Chime and Teminite, Sleepless. Here it is, finally, the long-awaited, highly anticipated collaboration that everyone and their nan has been waiting to hear, all of whom have quite a strong melodic aspect to their music for the most part. So yeah, the hype amongst that mini community within bass music, that melodic one, has been huge. Great that it's on a label as big as Monstercat as well, I would have to say. You know, for the mixture of artists alone, the ambition that we're getting there, the combination, as many people need to hear it as possible. And so yeah, having it on Monstercat, very, very good. But anyway, no more mucking around, no more faffing and all of that. We know why we're all here. I know why I'm here. I know why you're there. And you know why you're there. Let's get on with hearing this little melodic bass three-way kind of thing. You know, no idea what they're going to go for, what it's going to sound like. But I'm excited. Again, this combination, this collaboration, it's fire just for the name. So yeah, hearing it here for the first time, going to be hearing it twice, providing comment along the way. You know how we do. By now, Lego. Okay, those wubs coming up from underneath. Snare perfection from the off. Sounding good so far, here we go. Stop it! Stop it! Oh my... Oh, I'm done. I'm done already. I'm done. Fucking me up, boys. Oh, come on. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. The feeling, the colour, the flavour running through this song. I have to admit, I've been feeling very estranged with bass music, heavy bass music like that. Dubstep, all its variations. I've been feeling a bit disenfranchised, but that just makes me so happy. That is, for me, what the genre in its modern form is about. You know, you can have your heaviness, you can have your darkness, but on top of that, you can have colour, you can have melody, you can have a sprightly vocal sample, and, you know, you can have it, you know, branch off and be ambitious and just include a wide array of very spontaneous feeling sounds and, like, just, you know, have a progression that feels off the wall and isn't formulaic and one-dimensional. An exuberance and vibrancy just kind of radiating off it. From that opening few seconds, I just knew that we were going to be in for a sick track. Do you know what I mean? Like, the sound was so full and rounded and it sounded good. Like, the percussion so on point and it felt on its feet. Lively, exciting, fun. The vocal sample was very good, really fitted the rest of the track. The essence of it, you know, it just really set it up as this very full of life, joyful and, again, exuberant number. And, I mean, when it comes to the heaviness, like... yeah, I mean, I'm struggling to remember specific moments, and that's why I'm going to hear it again, because I want to hear that stuff. You could hear where the influences were a bit stronger. You know, at the beginning I heard that chime, and maybe in the first drop as well, and the Pixel Terror, I think, was kind of woven in throughout the whole thing, from what I remember. I mean, again, that'll be a good reason for hearing it again, getting a bit clearer on that. And the Teminite definitely felt a bit stronger, a bit more prominent in the second half. It's one of those where you hear it, for me anyway, and I can imagine that it is going to be one of my picks of the year. Again, it's just got pretty much everything that I want in music of that kind. One moment that I do want to note on, actually, was in the first drop with those really quick fire, rapid, kind of dagger-like gravelly sounds that we got. As a kind of second half to each bar, if you get me. You know, I might be wrong on that in terms of when it came in, but it was just so fucking riveting. It felt like a drill going through my head. I'm just pretty excited to hear it again, which is what we're going to do now. But yeah, fuck. This is good, and hopefully from here, it's just about enjoying it more, getting used to the ideas more, the vocal sample, how everything works together. Yeah, I'm hyped. Let's go. Also, by the way, lest I forget, I did get up at one point, you know, early on, which does say, oh, you know, I don't do that for any track. I do that because I'm fucking moved by it and I feel like I have to get up and, you know, let a bit of energy off. So, yeah, that does say a lot. Man, I cannot tell you how good that snare is, like, perfection. Vocals good as well, like, what doesn't this track have, That! Oh my god, that is what I'm talking about. Oh, that is unreal. Oi! Oi! Becoming clearer to me now, the relationship between the different drops that we're getting and who's playing more of a bigger role in which section. There are points where one sounds maybe a bit more apparent, but for the most part, it's just a fucking amazing mix. Oh! Yeah. Oh, that is just, I cannot even explain how fucking good that is, man. I'm overjoyed, you know, with happiness, emotion, yeah, the way it slows down at the end as well. Oof, big oof. Oh my god, that is good. I mean, we're talking about one of the tracks of the year here. I mean, straight up, simple as. I have absolutely no qualms in saying that at all. The ambition of it, the production, the fact that it's a collaboration, right, between 4 people. And you think about, you know, when you're working with someone, how difficult it is. You know, a lot of you have done it before. I've done it myself. I've worked with 2 other people before, you know, making music. You have an idea. Someone else could be like, no, that's awful, don't like that. Or, you know, someone else could, you know, choose a specific sound. And you might be like, no, don't think that works. I don't think that we can, you know, grasp enough how difficult it would be to make a tune like that with 4 different minds going on at all times, just having input on the next direction at every little incremental moment. You know, we're not talking about, oh, moving from one section to another. Someone has an idea, then, you know, we're just going with that. You know, every single sound here, obviously, because that's how music works, like, every single sound here has a purpose. Every single sound was chosen and okayed by everyone else. Do you know what I mean? Like, the process for this tune. You know, I would love it, actually, if they kind of revealed a little video or a little, I don't know, a little progress video or something for how they went about making the tune. You know, if there was one thing that I think people might have a gripe with, it's the fact that for that middle drop, I think it's more of a progression than a double drop, if you get me. You know, there's not a build in between the first drop and that middle drop, if I remember right. But yeah, with that one, I think that you know, that might be the one point that people might have a bit of a gripe with, just because it isn't quite as inventive and it does go down the more straightforward rhythmy structure, just to kind of boom, boom, pat. But even with that drop, they make it so engaging and so alive and so youthful. Do you know what I mean? Like, so much vim and vigor behind that drop. It could have easily just been a very straightforward one-dimensional drop, but I think beyond the idea maybe just being a bit plainer in comparison with the other 2 that we get, for the most part, yeah, they just really bring it through. Again, with the background touches of production, just the overall sound, man. It's just, there is always a fear with a collaboration that it just won't work. You know, the styles, they might clash, or the production techniques just won't work together. The sound choice just won't function alongside one another. But here, I mean, again, I cannot play down just how difficult it would be to make a tune like that between 4 people, like 4 different minds working on a specific concept. This is some good shit right here. Really grabbing you, not only on the production front, not only with the ideas, but also really, really distinctly with the emotion of it, and melding all of those things, making it coherent, making it make sense as a kind of transition and evolution from one drop to another, well, one sequence to another. This is 100% for me one of the most ambitious and just accomplished tracks of the year. Big ups to Monstercat for getting this tune, nailing it down, because yeah, this is big. Sleepless. Loving it. But yeah, there we have it. Still a bit gobsmacked. Still a bit taken aback by that tune, and also I think relieved, I would have to say. You know, I was definitely getting to a point where, again, I was feeling a bit estranged and just disenfranchised with bass music overall. But this one, this kind of music, it gives me hope. You know, it really does inject a bit of life for me, and just fun and colour and flavour back into this style of music. I was losing hope just a little bit, I have to admit, but this kind of stuff, it just makes me so excited, I can't lie. But yeah, now I want to pass it off to all of you. What did you guys make, or what are you guys making of Sleepless? Is it a good collaboration for you? Does it work as a combination of Pixel Terror, Chime and Teminite? This tune, Sleepless, released on Monstercat. Yeah, drop all of your views, thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Beyond that, subscribe if you're yet to, and hit the bell along the way, and my social media accounts and Discord are linked below, as well as the Nawtystep Patreon and the new Nawtystep Twitch channel. So yeah, check those out as well if you haven't already. But yeah, keep it naughty, all of you. If it's naughty, then you know, and I shall see all of you legends in the next one. Peace.